I'd like to begin this video with a quote from Gunilla Norris. She says, "When we make a place for silence, we make room for ourselves." This is simple. A room set apart for silence becomes a sanctuary, a place for breath, for refreshment, for healing. Simplicity allows the senses to rest. And so I'd like to, in this video, just go over how silent prayer nourishes our brains and our bodies. As I've said, this practice is one of the most impactful ones to nurture overall health and well-being. It boosts our brain function, calms our nervous systems, and maintains our bodily systems in several ways. And I'd like to just summarize those for us. First of all, let's look at the brain impacts. Number one, the prefrontal cortex is the area of our brain that sits right behind our forehead. And we consider this the CEO of our brain. It's where a lot of things are controlled. So our focus is controlled here, our emotions, how we regulate ourselves, our planning abilities, and just our overall decision making is centered in this part of the brain. So even just a few minutes a day for several weeks creates measurable changes in this area of the brain. Secondly, the stress response becomes more adept at handling difficulties and annoyances. The body has what we call a rest and digest mode, and that is activated through silent prayer, activating and resulting in more calm, less aggression and agitation, and just more balanced responses to our daily stressors. We also see the connections between the emotional and the rational parts of our brain are strengthened, so we can sort through our feelings more carefully and calmly. Fourth, the health and functioning of our hippocampus, which is our memory control center and our learning center, that is boosted. The brain can then access memories with less effort, and it can make your learning easier and more effective. It also helps to regulate the default mode network, which results in less mind wandering or ruminating and unhelpful chatter. So then let's move to the bodily impacts of silent prayer. This prayer creates peacefulness in our body, releasing stress in our muscles, lowering our blood pressure and our heart rates. It also can result in improved sleep, since the silence helps regulate our sleep and wakeful cycles and tamps down our racing thoughts. And deep sleep states nourish our brain's development. And with lowered stress levels, our immune system functions better, leading to less sickness, or if we do get ill, a quicker recovery time. Silent prayer also helps our bodies regulate stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline, and boosting the feel-good neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, causing us to just feel happier. When we nourish calm in our bodies like this, our gut health often improves too. Digestive issues tend to decline or disappear, and our energy levels then become more stable. There's a fancy word for bodily awareness, and it's called interoception, and it improves as we practice silent prayer. You'll discover that you are more in tune with what is happening in your body. So if you feel tired or you feel stressed or you feel hungry or overwhelmed, you'll be more equipped to respond appropriately to these.